I'm delighted to welcome Dr. Narendra Sharma, who is the founder and chair of the Neighborhood Outreach Connection, also known as NOC, right here in Bluffton. Dr. Sharma, why don't you start out by telling us a little bit about what NOC does in the Bluffton House?
Well, we have a robust program in Bluffton. We opened a program center in Bluffton House 3 years ago. And our core activities basically focuses on three areas. One is education, and we include preschool, and we have an after-school program for elementary school and middle school children who get homework support, tutoring help, and they participate in Odyssey Learning, which is a computer or internet-based learning. We have also and about 200 students participate in this program. We have a health care program where we've screened about 500 folks in Bluffton House over the past 3 years, focusing on hypertension, diabetes, looking at breast cancer, PSR for men, HIV, and we also have workshops in dental hygiene and nutrition as well.
Well, you certainly cover a lot of ground. Tell us how you measure the success of educating a low-income minority student at the Bluffton House.
Well, this is a very good question. We are in partnership with the Beaufort County School District, and we've set up a pretty comprehensive database and monitoring system. And just by way of example of how our kids are doing and what we are measuring, we basically look at the standardized tests that the schools give. Our cohort of last summer, for example, we had about 100 students. They did better than the average of the 5,000 students who took the summer program. And only about 20% or less than 20% were from low-income areas. We got our results of the past 12 months, and NOC children, also the kids in Bluffton, particularly, they did better in all the grades from K to grade 5 level in math and language arts. This is significant. This is phenomenal. It demonstrates that the type of program that we are focusing, where we bring teachers in and try and synchronize learning in such a way that we are extending the platform of the school system into the neighborhoods. So clearly, the results that we are showing right now is phenomenal, and it indicates that we are on the right track.
It's very impressive. Now, in our headlines, we brought to light that there's a struggle right now with NOC staying at the Bluffton House. Can you quickly give us a little more information on that?
Yes, there's a new ownership of the Bluffton House, and this is a company in Massachusetts, West Springfield, Aspen Square Management. They have acquired Bluffton House, and they have basically asked us to leave Bluffton House within the next 5 or 6 months. In fact, we'll be vacating one apartment by end of August and the other one by end of November. And the reason cited is obviously financial.
Right. All right. Well, I certainly wish you the best of luck moving forward with your fight to stay at the Bluffton House, because it sounds like you're doing very important work.
Yes, I think one thing that we should really note here is that the impact will be significant. What will happen is about 200 or 300 children will no longer have access to the type of learning that allows them to excel in school, remain in school, and graduate on time. There are a lot of folks out there who don't have health care, access to the type of screenings that is needed, and those people will also be deprived. All we're going to be doing in Bluffton House is housing poverty, and that is something that will be inimical to the development efforts that we have here locally.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us and getting this information out to our community.
Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity, and I hope the community will get involved as well.